Howdy y'all, 35 driver here, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing iRacing, and that is for a very specific reason. As everybody already knows, Gran Turismo 7 has decided to take a different route in terms of what they want to do with microtransactions, and I'm not too supporting of it, so for right now I don't want to play. I also still don't have my Collective Minds drive hub that'll allow me to connect my sim rig to the PS5. So just for right now, I'm not going to be touching the game until at least my Collective Mind comes in. But as we see already at the start, this race is packed with action. I decided to start at the back because this is actually my first race back on iRacing in a long time. This is week 1 of season 2 for 2022, and it was actually really good. We are going to be skipping around since this is a commentary. I don't want to commentate through the whole race. I just want to scrub through until we get to the good parts. So right here we're behind car number 5, and we're going down into the U road. I think that's how you say it. I do have some of these names written down for the turns, and we approach real close and we get real close, and then I have to back out just because I don't want to cause an accident. The number one thing that I want to try to avoid, or that I tried to avoid this race, was actually getting a lot of incident points. Right now my goal is actually to try to raise my safety rating into a 4.0, and unfortunately that guy doesn't get to stay incident free. And I mean, you saw at the very beginning someone spun out right at the end of the chicane, and I had to go into the green, and I already got a 1x, so that was unfortunate for me. But as of right now, I only really have a 1x. We skip ahead a little bit after, I don't remember what that turn was, but we see the blue car up ahead, number 7. He starts to kind of lose it. He's falling under the pressure of the number 8 car, and we're going into, I didn't write the name down of this corner. I think it's Campus, I believe is what it is. We're following them through. The blue car, I believe, goes into the grass and also bumps into the black car up ahead. And at this point, I'm kind of nervous. I am approaching them. I am catching up. But like I said, right now what I want to do is avoid any incidents. Avoid as many incidents as possible. And if that requires me backing out of something, that's perfectly fine. We're finally coming up into the chicane, and I let off the gas early just because I don't want to ram into the back of this guy. And from watching other sim racers on YouTube, I understand that letting go a little bit before the braking zone is better, because then that'll help me not ram into the back of them, since I obviously have a little bit more speed for drafting them. So here we go into La Sauce, and I take it almost decently. I don't think it's the best turn into La Sauce. I'm still pretty new, since I don't really sim race all that much, but I want to start sim racing a lot more now, which is why I'm making this video. But right there after U Rogue, and we're right behind the number 15 car, and we are catching him pretty decently. But right here, we're right behind them, and I let go, coast a little bit. I'm not going to lose all that much time, I don't believe at the time. And I really don't. Right into the Les Calmes, what that chicane was called. And we go into this little turn right here, right behind the number 15 car. And the little blue car, the number 15 car? Oh, that's the... That's our position. I was looking at our positions earlier. Oh, I'm so dumb. We follow the number 15 car, and we go right back into La Sauce, just skipping ahead into lap number 4. Right, going down into the U Rogue, and I believe right here up ahead of us, the number 15 car is going to make a little mistake. He's going to go just a little bit too deep into the turn, and I'm gonna want to take the inside line, and that was my mistake 100%. That car contact was 100% on me. I should have stayed to the right, as he has position into the racing line, and I try to take the racing line over him. I also get a 1x on top of that, which does frustrate me a little bit. And my coach over here telling me the exact same thing, the crew chief. But yeah, so that car contact was 100% my fault. Could he have given me room? He could have, probably, if he was using 3 monitors, or if he had his mirror and he was looking at it, but 100% I wasn't lined up next to him, so that was my fault. But it doesn't really matter because he is taking all kinds of turns, all wild-like. He went off track into the grass, had to mow the lawn a little bit, and then he went right there into the green AstroTurf, I believe is what it is. And we go back into campus. It looked like someone went off in campus, but I wasn't too sure. And the number 15 car is losing it just a little bit, and we're able to slowly start reeling him into this little turn. I really probably should have wrote down what this turn was called. But right here, we're going to enter Blanchemont. And to be honest, I wasn't very confident entering Blanchemont behind people, because I noticed that if I was drafting someone during free practice, I would very likely lose the car. So this time I'm not as close to him as I would have liked to have been, but if I was anywhere closer, I would have let off on the throttle just a little bit of a lift, just so I wouldn't spin out at Blanchemont. But right here, we're right behind the number 15 car, and the number 4 car ahead of us, he's pulling away just a little bit because me and 15 are in a slight little battle. And right back into La Sauce we go in, and I'm not able to take the proper La Sauce, but I do retain enough speed, and I do get very lucky, I think, and I take him. I overtake the number 15 car, and we're right through the Kemmel Straight. He also kind of hits the Kemmel Straight. We go into U-Rogue, and he hits the grass, I believe, cuts some more grass, and unfortunately he loses speed, which is good for us. Not unfortunate. Unfortunate for him, but very good for us, because that just means that I get to pull away just a little bit. Once again, getting an off track, that was 100% my bad. I accidentally turned just a little too much. But right up here, we see the number 4, the number 7, and the number 6 car battling it out for P6. And at this point, I am getting very, very excited because I started way at the back. I don't remember what position I started at, but I started very, very far into the back. And it's crazy just how close I am to the front of the pack, or to the middle of the pack, I guess. So right here, we fast forward into Blanchemont into the final chicane, and bus stop, I believe, is what it is. Bus stop chicane. I hope it's bus stop chicane. Otherwise, if somebody sees this and that's not the bus stop, they're going to roast the ever-living crap out of me. But right here, we see that the number 6 car kind of broke away. The number 8 and the number 4 and the number 7 car were battling it out, but unfortunately, Charlie kind of just goes right out of the way. Thankfully, he doesn't hit us, and we're able to just overpass him. What? We're able to overtake him right before U-Rogue, and into the U-Rogue we go. And the number 6 car has now lost position, and I get super close to him, and I want to take. But he kind of scares me, so I kind of just back out of it. I would rather not crash into him. And right here we go into the we're in the middle of the road, just because I don't want to be overtaken by Charlie right behind us, the number 7 car. I would rather keep position, so I defend, but definitely I somewhat know how to defend. I know that I shouldn't be weaving around in the track. So I took the position in the middle of the track just so I wouldn't lose any positions. So right here we sit behind the car number 6. Car number 4 is just long gone out of our distance, basically. So now it's just a battle between me and number 6. And to be honest, like I said, I am nervous, 100% nervous. I go a little too deep and get another 1x for an 8. Total of 8 incidents, which is very unfortunate. If I remember correctly, I believe I ended this race with with a minus 0.13 safety rating, which did kind of fire me up and anger me just a little bit, but it's perfectly fine. So, with that being said, I believe we sit behind the number 6 car for a smidge of a while, and I just want to talk about the craziness that is of F1. F1 returns this week. By the time you're seeing this, the first race already happened. My prediction is going to be that Max Verstappen is going to win, and my team, McLaren, is going to be sitting somewhere past P10 for no points, which is unfortunate because I really love McLaren, but it doesn't look like their car is going to be very, very well put together for this first race. But hopefully they get everything together and they're able to start going in for the points. Crazy how Lewis Hamilton is also kind of not in the points, but I'm kind of thinking that they might be sandbagging. They're saying they're not, but I think they are. Right here, you saw that I let off on the throttle, and that is for very good strategic reasons. It is because I believe that the draft would have helped me catch the number 6 car right here into U-Rogue, and I didn't want to catch him at U-Rogue. I wanted to catch him in the Kennel Straight. I hope that's how you say it, the Kennel Straight, my bad. And because of that, because of my small little lift, I am able to draft right behind him, and I go right next to him, and right here I brake at the latest possible moment that I can, and we take him. And I'll let... As my crew chief right there said, that was fucking brilliant, and I was so excited. I was actually really hyped. I was like, whoa! I was super, super happy with that overtake. And, yeah, so that's going to be the end of the race, basically. We're too far away from the number 4 car to do anything about it, anything at this point. But very excited for the first F1 race of the season. I'm gonna be able to watch it. I'm gonna have a beer with my dad as we watch the first race, and very, very exciting, very, very hyped. I do have one more iRacing video, and I just want to say real quick, I apologize if it's jittering for you guys. It's jittering for me, but I can't tell if it's just the software unable to render properly, or if it's actually the video. I'll find out once this video gets rendered out, and obviously I see it. But right here, we're gonna finish P7, and I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here at the Blanchimont, and I'm gonna let the rest of the video play out for the checkered flag. I want to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully McLaren does pull a points finish, but if not, then hopefully a Ferrari or Max Verstappen win the race. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this type of video, please leave a like, leave me a comment, let me know what I can and can't do to make this channel a little bit better, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.